All right, Corey R. Jackson here. How can I help you? What's in it for me? Not me, you on the other end. Why are you here? Why are you watching? How can I add value? Me-centric versus you-centric. Um, I just gained inspiration from Pat on this, and I threw that the question in the little chat on there, and I thought, yeah, you could do a whole topic on this. You can get out there and you can say, all right, why are you here? What can I do for you? And how can I add value to you? If, for example, like say I'm doing solar, which I've attempted to do solar. So what can solar do for me? How can my product help you? Say in these times, everybody's looking for a way to cut their energy bill. Everybody's at home using more energy, more television, more everything. So solar is going to help with that. Okay. Businesses here in Pacific Beach, which is where I'm at, Pacific Beach, California, San Diego. What can I do to help out those businesses? I'm making it about them. Right now, we can go ahead and we can do delivery. We can practice local. We can go out there. I would love to interview the business owners, talk to the bar staff, talk to the waiters, talk to the people that have been serving our drinks, these certain things, making the foods, the cooks behind the scenes, going out there and making it about them, finding out their stories and then broadcasting it to you guys so that hopefully there's, some value added out there to the world. So instead of just making it about me, hey, this is blah, 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 making it about you. Me-centric versus you-centric. Which one works? The you-centric, meaning you, the customer, the listener, the reader, the watcher, whoever it is. Why would you want to watch me? Who am I? What can I do for you? That's kind of the gist about what I took from that last live video from Pat. And thank you again. I mean, it's a Sunday morning. He gets up every morning from like 8 to 9, 9:30 or something like that, and does these. There's like 180, 200 plus people coming in live. It's absolutely amazing. So for me, what can I do for you? Whatever I can. Right now I'm sitting at home, I'm creating, I'm loving the process of just creating. So hopefully I inspire you maybe to get out there, hit that live button, create something, whether or not you've got all the fancy tools, bells and whistles, that Pat has. Maybe one of these days I will. Right now I'm just using that little webcam over there, that little webcam thing over there. No microphones or whatnot. Kind of old school with that. Maybe, some props in the background, which is just my kitchen and stuff. But also another thing, stories. Telling stories. I got a lot of stories. So maybe I will do a little daily story with me and the experiences that I've had. The way that I use stories, I'm a substitute teacher. I've been substitute teaching for San Diego Unified for, my God, for like 7 years. I'm back into the teaching credentialing program at San Diego State. I'm 2 months into getting my special ed credential at San Diego State, and then all of this happens. So now I'm kind of figuring out what to do, waiting on word from the California Teachers Credentialing Commission, waiting on word back from San Diego State, finding out whether or not I'm going to get that credential. But I've always been creative. I've always been entrepreneurish. So the way that I use stories and the way that you may use stories as well is kind of making those bridges, making the connections. I do it with my students. When I come into a classroom, when they don't know who I am, I'll tell them a story. Usually it's a story about a shark, a snake, a boat, some crazy experiences that I've had in my life. And they just kind of like, ooh, wow. And then you make that connection and you break down the barriers, and then they're more opted to listen to you. So it's great. It just kind of becomes a fun thing with my students. So maybe you can figure out how to use stories in your business. Maybe you can figure out how to, we all have our own unique brand, our own unique self. So that's me thinking about whatever it is that you do on the other side, whoever it is that may be watching, whatever value I can bring. And that's what I got from Pat's video earlier today, and that's what I wanted to share. And thank you very much if you are watching from there. I know that I've been going into those live streams. I've been people who I've been interacting with in the little chats over there. I've been going to their channel. If it looks interesting, I hit subscribe. I hit the little bell button. And then I'm looking after them. I mean, it's a community. We all support each other. That's the wonderful thing. And so many people are at home watching right now. It looks like there might be one person up there that I see. That's absolutely amazing. Maybe tomorrow or the next day or something like that. Maybe there's 2, maybe there's 3. For those people who I've gone into and there's like 1 subscriber, I'm like, stoked, man. I'll be your 2nd subscriber. Put out some content. I'll watch it. People watch stuff. You know, you got that television in the background over there. They got YouTube. A lot of my buddies all watch YouTube. They're watching how-to videos. So make it more about the you on the other side, the watcher, the listener, the reader, if you're watching me, you're consuming my content. So I have to add value and not just make it about me. So it's the YouCentric that works as opposed to the MeCentric that works. The example that I gave with Pat, what he's doing, he's just adding value. For me personally, I'm going to get out into the neighborhood later on today. I'm going to talk to some people, some business owners, maybe set up that podcast for interviewing them and just kind of go super local, super niche type of thing. So think about that. Maybe that'll work for you. But right now, guys, 10 o'clock, I have an assignment that's due by like 3. Big lesson plan on health lesson plans. So that's what I got to work on. What are you working on? Let it in the comments down below, man. I would love to know what you're working on. And if you're watching this, who you are, what you do, and how you do it, man. That's it. Just make it about you guys. So cheers. Thank you very much. Corey R. Jackson, sign out. No worries. Yes.